How do you use AI tools in your design workflow? Now, I use them in various ways, and I'm trying to find more. So sometimes what I do is I will have ChatGPT. I'll have it write content for a design or a page that I want before I go into designing it. So I'll say, you know, I've got a couple e-commerce brands that I work with. I'll say, write me an about page about my product and include this section, a section about this, something like this, and it'll give me all the context for that. And from there, I can kind of break down what imagery I need, what of those things are useful, what's not. And I'll take that and turn it into a layout. So it might have a headline, some kind of text, and from there I can take it and utilize the rest of my brand assets to turn that into a layout. Now, it makes it super fast depending, like I said, I have, it's e-commerce site, so I have a platform that I use, and then I can kind of go immediately into that, especially if it's not like a page that is like a highly usable page or like something that's new or creative. So I'll do that. Now that I have the text, right, I may also utilize it for imagery if necessary. I'll use Midjourney to generate something. I've had ChatGPT. I've been trying to use different image generators to do something that works for me, and I've been kind of struggling with it. But you know, a lot of it is I use for content that I pair with the layout that I already have, or existing layout, or you know, kind of sections or templates for this layout, these layouts. For example, right, if it gave me like 3 bullet points, I'm going to turn that into a section that has like an image, a headline, and then a detail, image, headline, detail, image, headline, detail. And now it's more of a visual bullet point system instead of just bullet points. So that's kind of how I use it. I mean, I use it for other things too, video editing. One big thing I use it for too is user research when I don't have research. So an example, like I said, I have an e-commerce. I've asked details about how competitors, or what the user looks like for different competitors. I've asked for information about types of users. I've asked how big markets are. So getting user data from AI, it's felt better than not having any information. So it's like not as good as talking to real users, in my opinion, and knowing their exact emotion and mindset, but it's better than nothing. So it kind of gives me a point to aim at, or a point to aim for, or even some kind of description of a user that I can kind of find.